What if the most dangerous person in the story was the one the audience trusted the most? Netflix's I Will Find You hides something most viewers don't catch until the final episode. It's not a clue buried in the dialogue. It's not a hidden symbol in the background of a scene. It's something stranger, a secret built into the casting itself. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Hey, welcome back to Movizo, the channel where we dig past the surface of your favorite shows and movies to find what's actually going on underneath. Today we're breaking down the ending of I Will Find You, the Harlan Coben thriller currently streaming on Netflix. But this isn't a recap. This is about something the show's own creators have openly admitted to doing on purpose, and it changes how the entire mystery should be read. Here's the detail most people miss. This show is not telling the same mystery as the book. In Coben's novel, the villain's identity comes out early. Readers are inside the characters' heads almost from page 1. They know where the missing son Matthew is for most of the story. The real question in the book was never who or where, it was why. The Netflix series flips that completely. It hides the villain. It hides Matthew's fate. And the person chosen to hide the truth behind is Hayden, played by Milo Ventimiglia, an actor best known for playing one of the most beloved TV dads in recent memory. That casting choice isn't incidental. It's a mechanism. Coben confirmed this directly. He said that Ventimiglia comes across as deeply likable in real life, and that quality is exactly why he and showrunner Robbie Hull kept expanding Hayden's role as production went on. The more the audience liked him, the more useful he became, because the plan all along was to hide the villain behind that face, so the eventual reveal would hit with maximum emotional force. That's the mechanism. The twist isn't built from clues you could theoretically piece together. It's built from audience psychology, borrowing the actor's real-world likability as camouflage for the character. And the deception doesn't stop with Hayden. Hull explained why Matthew's fate is stretched out so much longer on screen than in the book. In the novel, the reader already knows where Matthew is, so the tension comes from motive. On television, Hull wanted the audience locked inside protagonist David's point of view, not knowing where his son was. So the writers didn't just hide who was responsible. They stacked 4 mysteries instead of 1. Where, why, how, and when. That's a fundamentally different structure than the source material. The show isn't simplifying the book. It's rebuilding the entire mystery engine from the ground up. This reframes how the ending should land. The finale's emotional centerpiece, the confrontation between Hayden and his mother, Gertrude, played by Madeleine Stowe, wasn't written purely for shock value. Hull wrote that scene himself, and he's described it as the flip side of a question the show keeps circling. What happens when a parent's instinct to protect their child goes wrong in the worst possible way? That's the real subject hiding underneath the missing person plot. It isn't only who did it. It's a question about parenthood, how the same impulse that makes someone protective can also make them capable of real harm. Here's my take. The smartest decision this adaptation made wasn't a plot twist at all, it was a trust experiment. The book tells you exactly who to be suspicious of from early on. The show does the opposite. It makes you trust the wrong person on purpose, using an actor whose public image works directly against the twist. That's a much harder trick to land than hiding a name in dialogue. It's a structural choice built around how audiences emotionally process likability, not just a mechanical plot mechanic. And once you notice that, you start watching every scene with Hayden differently. Every warm, dependable moment becomes part of the misdirection. So here's the question for you. Now that you know the mystery was deliberately built around your trust in Hayden, does that change how you feel about his earlier scenes? Would the twist have hit harder, or less hard, with a different actor in that role? Drop your answer in the comments. That's the layer hiding underneath I Will Find You, a mystery that isn't really about a missing son, but about how easily we trust the people who feel familiar. If you like digging into this one, subscribe to Movizo for more breakdowns like it. See you in the next one.